The Land Around Us, written by Marilyn Woolley. Look at the land around us. What can you see? You can see lots of amazing things. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see a tall mountain. It is very cold on this mountain. There is always snow at the top of this mountain. Fact: the tallest mountain in the world is Mount Everest in Nepal. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see a long river. This river begins in the mountains. It flows through this city and then into the sea. As it gets closer to the sea, it gets bigger and slower. Fact: the longest river in the world is the Nile River in Africa. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see a large waterfall. This waterfall is very wide and very high. The water crashes into the river below. It makes a lot of noise. Fact: one of the largest waterfalls in the world is Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see rocky cliffs. Waves crash into these cliffs and wear the rock away. Rain and wind also wear the rock away. Fact: these high cliffs are in Molokai, Hawaii. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see a canyon. The canyon is very wide and very deep. There is a river at the bottom of the canyon. Fact: the Grand Canyon in North America is one of the deepest canyons in the world. Okay. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see a glacier. A glacier is like a frozen river of ice. Glaciers move very slowly down a mountain. Fact: the largest glacier in the world is the Lambert Glacier in Antarctica. Look at this land. What can you see? You can see a desert. The desert is covered in sand. The wind blows the sand into different shapes. Sandstorms change the shape of the desert. Fact: the biggest desert in the world is the Sahara Desert in Africa. The Grand Canyon in North America, Molokai Cliffs in Hawaii, the Sahara Desert in Africa, the Nile River in Africa, Victoria Falls in Africa, Mount Everest from Asia, and the Lambert Glacier in Antarctica.